All right, for number three. All right, for example, number three gets a little bit interesting. Well, they have different denominators, but first, I think we should do something with our first fraction. You know what it is? You look at this, you're like, hey, that looks pretty cool, huh? This one right here. You know what we can do? Let's go ahead and factor this. And once you factor it, you realize that, ooh, they both have x minus 2. It's just that the second fraction doesn't have the x plus 1. So let's go ahead and make the common denominator of x minus 2 and x plus 1. And I think this is a good time to write down our restrictions. Our restrictions will be x cannot be 2 and -1. Okay, that would make the denominator 0. And now that we know what our common denominator is going to be, so we will go ahead and write down our common denominator. And then we say, all right, cool. We have this for the first from the first fraction. And then we have x squared, because it's x times x. And it is a subtraction. And we're going to have a minus x right here, because x times 1 is x, and it's a subtraction. So the numerator becomes x squared. Oh, actually, the x squared will be gone. The x squared will be gone right here. So you just have negative x plus 2. And if you look very carefully, negative x plus 2 is the same thing as saying negative of x minus 2. And now you see something to cancel each other out. And therefore you have negative 1 over x plus 1. And that shall be your final answer. So the reason why you have to do all these factoring, expanding, and people going through this unit, this topic, they have to be proficient with factoring. And then you go to pre-calc and you're like, oh yeah, I know how to handle all these factoring. That's easy. Okay, it's just your instinct. Can you see something? Can you see something you can factor? Can you see something that would make your life a bit easier?